You looking for pen?
I found it.
Okay, let's go. Okay, Shepherd Isaac. Do people obey when you say go and that person go, come and come, do this and they do?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I say pour and raise, go wash your hands and they wash. And students also,
Okay.
I do some, they do some.
Okay. So if you said yes, then why they obey you?
Authority?
You have
I'm parents.
Your parents.
So the kids listen.
Okay.
And student also, I'm teacher. Then I'm also authority. So they follow direction.
Okay.
Some students do not.
They don't obey.
Most of them.
Okay. Shepherd Roman, what's your answer? Yes or no?
No, because I have no authority.
Okay. Sister Judy?
I put up 80% yes.
80% yes. 20% no. Okay. Yes, why? Yes, why they do obey you?
Because I have a deep relationship with them.
Deep relationship.
With them. They, whatever I say, they follow.
They
and
do.
They do. And then if we don't have any relationship that much. They just
they don't do.
Refuse me.
Okay. Karen, what is your answer?
I put no.
So if no, why they don't obey you?
I put I'm not forceful enough or not enough authority.
Okay.
But I thought about it. I said, well, sometimes.
Okay. We can move to question 2. Shepherd Isaac.
And where, number 2, where was Jesus? First one. After he had finished all his sayings in the hearing of the people, he entered Capernaum.
Okay, so Jesus was in Capernaum. Shepherd Roman, next.
Who was sick and how was his condition? From 7-2. Who was sick? A servant of a centurion. And how was his condition? About to die.
Yeah, to the point of dying, death, about to die. Do you know people condition when they are about to die?
I see that with my parents, my grand uncles, and relatives. And what my brother says that when he visited my dad on his last couple of months, he was alive in December, but by February his whole level of his enthusiasm went by half. So it deteriorates quickly.
Yeah. Usually the consciousness in and out, and breathe, labored breathing, hard to breathe, and sometimes, eyes roll like that. So they are dying. Okay, next question, Sister Judy.
When do you see a dying person? What do you think and do? When do you see a dying person? When do you see a dying person?
What do you
When
think?
they are sick?
Yeah, sick and dying. They are dying. Yeah. Then they are so convinced that person is dying, and then they prepare, think about funeral, right? Okay, so when you see sick people at the point of death, you really feel that person is going to die and not gonna recover. One medical doctor, is Christian, he visited, church family's father was dying. So he went to pray, So he went to pray so he can be healed. But when he saw the father, he was really dying because he saw the eye was rolled back and, he didn't see the pupil, just the white conjunctiva. And then he stopped praying because prayer is not going to work because he's dying. Medically, 100% sure he's dying. So he said he couldn't pray to be healed because his heart was so convinced he's at the point of death. Okay, so when we really know that person is dying, we don't believe that person can come back to life. We don't believe that person can be healed. Even Christians, among Christians, don't believe. Okay, next question, Karen.
What faith did his master have? Great faith.
Yeah, his master believed Jesus can heal him. Wow, Jesus can heal him. And this slave servant maybe was not ordinary, just one of the servants that master highly valued. Master really favored him, loved him, The servant was, even though he was servant, he was a man of quality and really a valuable person to the master. So master had great faith. Jesus can heal him. That was his faith. And then question 3, Isaac.
What military rank did the centurion have?
Centurion.
Have some soldiers under his authority, like 100 people.
Yeah. He's he's a military commander. Under him, he has 100 soldiers. Usually 100, but not all the time. Sometimes 90, 80, like that. Next question.
The 7:3. How did he approach Jesus? The centurion heard of Jesus and sent some elders of the Jews to him, asking him to come and heal his servant. So he asked people, the leaders of the Jews, to plead with Jesus to come.
Right. Now, centurion is Roman soldier or belong to Roman army. So he's not Jewish. It's the Romans didn't have good terms with the Jews. So instead of he himself going to Jesus, he sent the elders of the Jews. Okay, next question to Judy.
What did he ask Jesus to do? And asking him to come and heal his servant.
Come, please come and heal my servant. Sick people, cannot move, or even they move, through the helicopter, their condition becomes so, become bad, worse, because moving itself. So they cannot move this critically sick person, and Jesus has to come. So please come and heal my servant. That was his request. Question 4.
How effective was the word from the elders to persuade Jesus to come? When they came to Jesus, they pleaded earnestly with him. This man deserves to have you do this, because he loves our nation and has built our synagogue.
Right. So he was not just ordinary centurion, a Roman commander, but he really loved subject nation, the Jews, and built even the synagogue so that they can worship God. So their words, the elders' words, were very effective. And next question, Isa.
How did Jesus respond? Verse 6. And Jesus went with them.
Yeah,
And Jesus accepted.
Jesus went with them. Okay.
Number 5. As Jesus was approaching the centurion's house, what did the centurion feel? A. What did he do?
Okay, Jesus was very near to centurion's house. Okay, so very near. And while centurion was waiting for Jesus at his home, he felt in his heart uncomfortable to have Jesus at his home. So, A.
What did he do? From 7 to 6. He said, so Jesus went with them. He was not far from the house when the centurion sent friends to say to him, Lord, don't trouble yourself, for I do not deserve to have you come under my roof. So he feels uncomfortable, as she said, and he doesn't want Jesus under his roof.
He sent friend. He sent his friend. Second delegation, okay? He sent his friend to Jesus. He sent his word through his friend. Second time. First time, the elders of the Jews. Second time, his friends. He sent his words. And B, this Judy.
What did he ask Jesus to do? Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy to have you come under my roof. Come.
Don't trouble yourself. Don't bother yourself to come to my home, because I'm not worthy. Don't trouble yourself. I'm not worthy. And then C, Karen.
What was the reason that he didn't come to Jesus but sent the elders? He didn't feel worthy.
Verse 7.
This is why I did not even consider myself worthy to come to you, but say the word of my servant will heal it.
Right. So, ESV, it said, therefore, I did not presume to come to you. By reading this, it's hard to catch the meaning. But, NIV is very clear. I consider myself not worthy. That's why I didn't go to you. I sent elders of the Jews. So I'm not worthy. So I didn't go to you, but I sent the elders. Question D, Hypodizer.
What did he ask Jesus to do to heal his servant? Verse 7. Therefore I did not presume to come to you, but say the word. He asked me, say the word to Jesus, and then my servant be healed.
Yeah. You don't have to come. Just to say your word, then my servant will be healed. So there is a deep meaning in this. Okay. The Roman.
But say the word and let my servant be healed. A. What did he want to receive instead of Jesus' physical presence? Jesus' words.
Yeah. Instead of Jesus' physical presence, just send me the word. Just send the word. And you don't have to come. You just send the word. All right. And he explained why Sister Judy.
What power did his own word have as a military commander and as a master? So whatever he orders, they follow.
Okay. So he explained his word. This is his word. He says to his soldier under him, go. Okay. Lieutenant Smith, go. Then what happens? The soldier and he goes. Okay. Sergeant Kim, come. Then what happens? And he comes. And to his servants, Jacob, yes, sir. Yes, master. Do this. And he does. And he does. So, Karen, the post that.
What did he do to have his job to be done? Did he order?
Yeah, word. He himself doesn't go around. I do because no one obeys me. So I have to go clean and I have to go there. I have to go there. I do it myself. But he doesn't. He just give them word. Then his word has power. His word has power. So he had his job done by delegating. Through his word, he just gave them word. Then people under him do it because his word has, as Shepherd Isaac mentioned, authority. Has authority and power. His word has authority and power. So he had his job done by word. He doesn't go around, doing by himself. No, he just give them the word. He gave them 200 soldiers what to do. I don't know how many servants he has, He just give them, do this, do that. And then because his word has power, works are done. That's how he works, through his word. Okay. Next question, Shepherd Isaac. The fifth step.
Fifth, how did he receive the words of his superior commander?
Who is
the Jesus?
Who is his superior commander, do you think?
Jesus, the centurion really give authority to Jesus as your master and commander.
Okay. His highest commander is emperor. Emperor. He doesn't go around Capernaum, Jerusalem to have, his job done. No, he just sent his word. And then emperor sent his word to governor, right? Governor. And then governor will send the word to, I don't know, the commander of legion, 1,000 soldiers. So whatever the position called, legion. And then under legion is centurion. So how did he receive his superior's word? They have a
Hierarchy?
higher, yeah, it's a hierarchy. They have higher authority and power. They have a higher authority and power than centurion. Higher authority and power. Power. So their words is more powerful than the words of a centurion. Right? Governor's words more powerful than his. Emperor's word, the most powerful among all this system. So he said, I am under authority. I myself under authority. And I give word to people under me. Through words, he works. Okay.
Okay, next, what power might he have observed in the word of Jesus? Be quiet, be still. Then the wind died down.
So when, he never met Jesus, but looks like he never met Jesus, but he understood Jesus through this perspective. And then maybe he heard about Jesus from many sources, But I don't know what exact words he heard, but this is Jesus' word. Jesus said, quiet, be still. Say what happened.
If be quiet and
The wind died down, storm died. So what power does Jesus' word have?
In nature of his.
Right. Jesus' word has power over nature. Over nature. Be quiet. Come out of him. What happened? What happened? The evil spirit came out of him. Came out of a man. Okay. So what does it show about Jesus' word? Right. Jesus' word has power over evil spirit, over demons, over Satan. Jesus has greater power over. Be clean. And to the leper. So what happened? Right. The leprosy left. Leprosy left. So incurable disease. Jesus word has power over incurable disease. That's why this centurion have a faith in Jesus' word. Jesus has power over incurable disease. So if Jesus says, then his servant will be healed. That was his faith. Okay, next. Both that Shepherdizer.
What did his servant need to be healed? Servant needed Jesus' words.
Yeah, just the word, not physical presence. Throughout the Bible, whenever people sick, always they ask Jesus presence. Some woman touch it. They wanted even the shadow of Jesus. They want to touch Jesus' clothes. And then, please come and lay your hand. They always wanted physical presence. But this centurion is, your word is good enough. Your word has power. So centurion, he doesn't go around to work. He just sent the word. Then that has, his power and authority. So he's saying, Jesus' word, the same as Jesus' physical presence. The same. Your word is the same.
Okay, number D.
D.
When he saw the divine power and the word of Jesus, how was he humbled before Jesus? Now he sees firsthand that Jesus' words actually has authority.
Mm-hmm. So he said, I'm not worthy to have you under my roof. How nice do you think the centurion's house? Really, like a $2-3 million house? lot of soldiers in and out, servants in and out. But he said, I'm not worthy to have you under my roof, because he knew who has such power over storm, over evil spirit, over incurable diseases. This is far above the emperor's power. This is divine power, God's power. He saw God's power through the word. So he lowered himself. He couldn't dare reveal himself before Jesus. That's why he sent the delegation of the elders, and he sent his friend. So, okay, question E, says Judy.
Do you see the divine power in the word of Jesus? Yes.
Yeah.
Whenever we pray in Jesus' name,
Mm-hmm.
promises and God works.
So each word written in the Bible, some Bible has printed in red, right? Jesus' word. That each word, the same as Jesus' physical presence, and it has Jesus' authority and power. Okay, question 7. Karen.
Why was Jesus marveled at him? And when Jesus heard this, he was amazed at him and turned to the crowd following him and said, I tell you, I have not found such great faith even in Israel.
Right. Even in Israel, Jesus didn't find such faith. It came from the Gentile. Israel people, Jesus gave them sermon, and then they said, okay, whatever you say, show us a miracle, then we will believe. They just ignore the word of Jesus. And they say, show us the miracle, then we will believe. His hometown people, Jesus gave them word, and then hometown people got angry, and they tried to push Jesus off the cliff and tried to kill him. They didn't see, they heard Jesus' word, but they didn't see this divine power, authority. And this Gentile centurion saw it because he was man of authority. He did his work, everything through command and power, authority. So he saw Jesus' word has highest authority. So Jesus was amazed by his faith. Okay. Question 8.
When the messengers returned home, what did they find? 10. And when those who had been sent returned to the house, they found the servant well. The servant was healed.
Yeah. We don't know what word Jesus gave them, but he didn't go. He didn't go, but just, send the word. And the servant was already healed when they arrived, already healed. So I didn't write here about Isaiah, what was it? Chapter 45, verse 11. You know, God said, my word, once it leaves from the mouth of the Lord, it does not return empty. My word accomplishes. Every word of God has power, authority of God, divine power, authority of God. So it accomplishes. Every passage you will read, come back, fulfilled. It comes true, accomplishes. Because it has authority and power. And this centurion penetrated that point. Okay, Bible studies up to here. Let's share